Imagine this. Someone just told you something, but the moment the words leave their mouth, you know it's a lie. No proof, no evidence, just that heavy pull in your chest. That quiet intuition whispering, this isn't real, this person isn't true. And now you stand at a crossroad, call them out and start a war. Or stay silent and let the lie float between you like smoke that never clears. Both are bad. If you call them out, they'll get defensive, shift the blame, attack, or play the victim. If you stay silent, they'll think you're naive, weak, and easy to manipulate. So, what do you do? What's the Stoic way? The answer is simple. Stay calm, observe, and let silence do its work. Don't rush into a battle of words, because truth doesn't need your rage to stand. It only needs your patience, and the courage to let time and your composure expose everything that isn't real. Let's begin. Lesson 1. I need to come back to this conversation. When you feel someone is lying, your first instinct is to react, to prove you're right, to defend the truth. But Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Truth doesn't need to be shouted, it only needs a quiet mind." So, instead of firing back, breathe. Don't react, don't attack, don't chase them. Look at them, not with anger, but with calm presence. And say just one line. I need to come back to this conversation later. It sounds harmless, but psychologically, it's the first strike. It says, without saying it aloud, I don't buy it, but I don't need to scream to prove it. If they're telling the truth, they'll stay composed. They'll say, sure, take your time. But if they're hiding something, you'll see it instantly. Their shoulders tighten, eyes flicker, their story begins to twist. What? What do you mean? Are you calling me a liar? Remember, honest people don't fear time. Liars hate distance. Because every second you stay silent is a second they lose control of the narrative. This is the first rule of Stoicism. Delay your reaction. Because when you delay, you reclaim power. The more they lose their calm, the clearer you see who they truly are. Lesson 2. Something feels off. When you're unsure, don't accuse. Just say, something doesn't feel right. Or softly, this doesn't sit well with me. It's a simple line, yet powerful, like holding up a mirror. Because the honest will look into that mirror with you, but the liar will try to shatter it. The truthful ones respond gently. Really? What makes you feel that way? Let's talk. But the dishonest react differently. They'll gaslight you, twist your perception, make you question your own senses. They'll weaponize your emotions against you. You're crazy. You're imagining things. Do you even hear yourself right now? That's not logic, that's manipulation. It's the art of making you believe the problem is you. But the Stoic understands. Those who fear the truth attack the one who speaks it. So instead of fighting back, step back. Observe. Because excessive defensiveness is always the alarm bell of an uneasy soul. Truth doesn't need to argue. It only needs someone calm enough to recognize it. Lesson 3. Silence, and let the mind reveal itself. Silence is the weapon most people underestimate. But to the Stoic, it's the highest form of self-mastery. When someone is lying, try this. Hold your silence for 10, maybe 15 seconds. Don't respond, don't defend. Just look and wait. To the honest, your silence is space to breathe. To the liar, it's hell. You'll be surprised. Because silence forces the liar to fill the void with their own words. They start explaining, correcting, contradicting themselves. And slowly, they dig their own grave. They'll stammer, "What? Why would you think I'm lying? I'm not lying. Come on, you know me. Why would I ever do that? The more they speak, the tighter the rope around their own neck, while you remain still, unmoved, like stone, observing, not judging. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The one who controls his reactions becomes untouchable." The Stoic doesn't win through anger. They win through purposeful silence. Because when you can remain calm in the storm, you're not just stronger than the person in front of you. You're stronger than your own impulses. 4. Psychological breakdown. When the liar begins to panic. Liars want a reaction. They want you to yell, to argue, to lose control, so they can flip the script. Because the moment you lose your calm, they'll say, "See, you're always attacking me. You never trust me. You always make me feel guilty." And just like that, the roles change. The guilty becomes the victim, and you become the villain who hurts them. If your heart isn't steady, you'll fall for it. You'll end up apologizing to the very person who lied to you. But the Stoic doesn't fall for that trap, because they understand. Truth needs no defense, it defends itself. All you have to do is stand firm in your silence. No arguing, no proving. Truth doesn't fear silence. Only the liar does. I once heard a story from a lawyer. During a trial, he asked the defendant, "Were you texting while driving?" The man replied instantly, "I never text when I drive." That word never, it sounded absolute, too absolute. And the lawyer knew absolutes are often the language of deception. He already had the message records. But instead of exposing the lie, he stayed silent. 10 seconds, 15, 2 men locked in quiet eye contact. Then the man's voice cracked. "Well, I mean, sometimes I do, but not that day." The lawyer calmly repeated, "You just said you never text while driving." Silence again. And finally, the man lowered his head. "Okay, maybe I did that day." No shouting, no accusations, just silence at the right time. Because silence did what arguments never could. It forced the liar to confront himself. That is the art of emotional mastery. You don't need to scream to be heard. 5. Between truth and deception, the Stoic view. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "If someone deceives you, the fault is not theirs, it's yours for believing the illusion." That doesn't mean we should become cynical or bitter. It means we must stay awake, stay alert. Never let emotion make the decision, because anger only clouds the truth you're trying to protect. When someone lies to you, you don't need to destroy them. You just need to remain unmoved. That's the difference between one who reacts and one who rules himself. A person who loses their calm over a small lie has already lost the greater battle within. But the one who can smile, step back, and say, "Perhaps we'll talk about this later," that person has already won from the very first moment. 6. Extended lesson when you're mistaken for the liar. Sometimes you're the honest one, but they think you're hiding something. Because you talk too much, you explain too long, and your real answer comes too late. People judge truth by sequence, not just content. If you circle around the point, if your yes or no arrives too slowly, they'll assume you're avoiding it. The solution is simple yet powerful. Answer directly first, then explain. For example, "Wrong? Well, that day I did pass by that place, but then Right, yes, I did. And let me tell you what happened." This is the art of communication, where truth doesn't just live in what you say, but in the order you say it. The Stoic understands how you speak the truth is just as important as the truth itself. Conclusion: be silent, be patient, let truth do the rest. 3 simple tools, each carrying the power of a spiritual warrior. 1. I need to come back to this conversation. It reclaims control. 2. Something feels off. It pierces the mask and exposes deceit. 3. 10 seconds of silence. It lets the truth rise on its own, without force, without noise. The Stoic doesn't need to win every argument. They only need to stay unmoved within themselves. Because time, patience, and silence deliver justice far better than anger ever could. As Epictetus wrote, "If someone lies, let them lie. Do not let their words steal your peace." So next time someone tells you something you know isn't true, don't try to prove them wrong. Don't lose yourself trying to be right. Just smile, breathe slowly, and remember, the honest never fear silence. Truth doesn't need to scream. It just needs a calm mind willing to stand firm in the storm. Silence is the sword of the calm. Self-control the armor of the wise. And truth will always find its way home. If this message spoke to you, let it stay with you. Share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And if you want to keep walking this Stoic path with us, hit subscribe so you don't walk it alone. Now, in the comments, write just one line. I choose silence over reaction. That's your vow. Your small but powerful step on the lifelong journey of mastering your own mind. Thank you for watching.